Democrat operatives are preparing to oppose election integrity? Well, of course they are. They've got nothing left but to cheat. Arizona Secretary of State Adrian Fontes says he plans to violate federal election law. Tell them to go to hell, he says. Democrat Arizona Secretary of State Adrian Fontes has brazenly declared that he will not cooperate with federal government efforts to secure elections and prevent illegal aliens from voting. As the Gateway Pundit reported, President Trump has signed an executive order mandating voter ID and documentary proof of citizenship to vote in federal elections, auditing and improving the security of voting machines, and ordering the DOJ to enforce the law against states that count mail-in ballots received after Election Day. The order also prioritizes the enforcement of laws preventing foreign money from influencing elections and federally funded organizations from lobbying or supporting candidates. However, Fontes says he will not give any voter information, indicating that subpoenas may be necessary to obtain records. When asked about the incoming Doge voter roll audit, Fontes launched into a tirade about so-called defending democracy.
If Doge came to you in your office and asked you to hand over voter rolls, voter information, would you do that? Would you turn over anything to Doge and to Elon Musk's team?
I would tell them to go to hell. There's no way in the world that I'm going to turn my voter information over to a non-elected bureaucrat who has no legal authority to have possession of that personal identifying information of Arizona's voters. I will protect and defend every voter in Arizona, whether they're of my party or not. This is far too important for the perpetuation of this republic. This is way too important for the nature of our society. Our democracy is the bedrock of everything that we have in benefit as American citizens. We cannot bend on this one. We, might have disagreements on trade policy. We might have disagreements when it comes to other sorts of things like the environment or education. These are spaces where I think some reasonable debate can be had. But when it comes to protecting and defending our democracy, I will be absolutely vigilant and I will be absolutely harsh in protection of my voters.
So not auditing or cleaning up the voter rolls in this country is somehow protecting the sacred electoral process of this nation? Now, there definitely wouldn't be any reason to not audit or clean up these voter rolls, would there now be? There's definitely not millions of illegals, duplicates, and dead people on those voter rolls that probably are all registered Democrat and vote Democrat. Speaking of deranged Democrats, Tim Walz calls for shadow government to counter Trump's election integrity efforts with alternative press conference. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is back and has called for the establishment of a shadow government, that's a direct quote, to counter President Donald Trump's common sense efforts to secure America's elections. Speaking at a town hall in Wisconsin, Tim Walz laid bare the Democrats' latest scheme to subvert the will of the American people, proposing an alternate press conference to peddle what he calls the truth in opposition to Trump's administration. Walz's outburst came as he stumped for Judge Susan Crawford, a liberal activist masquerading as a judicial candidate, seizing the opportunity to attack Trump. Tim Walz accused the administration of restricting the vote with its recent executive order aimed at ensuring only American citizens cast ballots. The order mandates that the Election Assistance Commission update voter registration forms to require proof of citizenship.
We see one of the first things they do is try and restrict the vote. This is one of the things, though, that this is going to take power to the streets. I don't know what the answer is on this, but I've been saying this. I think we need a shadow government so when all these things come up every single day, we've got an alternate press conference telling the truth about what things are happening, telling what's going out.
Number one, there already exists a deep state shadow government, and everybody that points that out gets called a conspiracy theorist or a crazy person. Number two, is he calling for an insurrection? It's them that want to overthrow the government. It's them that want to see America burn and fall. Cancer, acne rosacea, multiple sclerosis, and rheumatoid arthritis are 4 different diseases in 4 different areas of medicine. What if they can all be treated with parasite medication, and that turns out for these diseases to be true? What if I told you that if you had a pet or ate sushi, you are more likely to have parasites? This means that a lot of our ailments that we experience every day are caused not by environmental issues, but by parasites as well. This is something Big Pharma does not want you to know about. I know many of us check off many of these boxes. This is why Purge is offering their new liver cleanse products. For all of you out there that need to clear those toxins out once and for all, PurgeStore.com offers everything you need to cleanse and detox your body. Powerful enzymes and probiotics, 15-day colon cleanse protocols, liver cleanse, and of course, the parasite cleanse. Right now, if you go to PurgeStore.com and use promo code DREW, that's DREW, you will get 20% off your entire order. Use the link in the description below, PurgeStore.com, and support the Gateway Pundit today. The Gateway Pundit is supported by the people, we the people, that is you, the American people. We thank you for your support. Well, some good news. The Trump administration has confirmed the illegal alien TikTok influencer who went viral for encouraging squatting has been deported. The Trump administration has confirmed the deportation of Leonel Moreno, a Venezuelan illegal alien who went viral last year for creating TikTok videos instructing other illegal aliens on how to exploit U.S. squatting laws by occupying vacant homes. The Rapid Response account on X for the administration of Donald J. Trump shared a post about Moreno, who refers to himself online as, quote, the migrant influencer, stating he has been deported with the waving emoji.
Mi gente, he pensado invadir una casa en United States, ya que me enteré que existe una ley que dice que si una casa no está habitada, podemos expropiarla. Capichi, muchachos. Aquí en United States también se aplica la de invasión de terreno. Y creo que ese será mi próximo negocio. Invadir casas abandonadas. Ya que me he buscado unos códigos con mis amigos africanos. Y me dijeron que ya llevan como 7 casas expropiadas. Y como dice el dicho, papi, hay que buscar la vuelta. Y la vuelta ahorita mismo es invadir casas. Ya que nos encontramos en situación de calle. Y es la única manera que tenemos para no vivir en la calle y no ser una carga pública. Capichi, la ley dice que las casas abandonadas, deterioradas y que esté en mal estado, podemos llegar y repararlas, vivir en ella y si podemos venderla, hasta pedir créditos con ella. ¿Qué dicen ustedes?
Well, good riddance, tough guy. Well, those days seem to be over for now. Representative Corey Mills introduces legislation to block illegal aliens from ever obtaining U.S. citizenship. The No Citizenship for Alien Invaders Act aims to amend the Immigration and Nationality Act to protect American sovereignty by ensuring that illegal immigrants cannot exploit the United States immigration system, according to Representative Mills. If passed, the bill would add the line, no alien who enters the United States unlawfully shall be eligible for naturalization, notwithstanding any other provision of the immigration laws, to the end of the Immigration and Nationality Act. Under the Biden administration, we saw more than 10 million encounters at our borders, a crisis exacerbated by reckless catch and release policies that allowed criminals who broke our laws to remain in the United States, said the congressman in a press release. Mills continued, President Trump has made it clear that anyone that tries to unlawfully undermine, exploit, or bypass our immigration system is a criminal. The No Citizenship for Alien Invaders Act will ensure these criminals will never be granted U.S. citizenship. That privilege will be reversed for those who respect our laws. This is key because illegal aliens can currently pursue citizenship through various pathways, such as marriage to a U.S. citizen, asylum claims, or special programs like deferred action or childhood arrivals, DACA. This bill would eliminate those options. This is a step in the right direction because at some point in time in the future, Democrats will retake the White House. They will retake the House. They will retake the Senate. And what they will do, if the nearly 25 million illegal aliens that were brought into this country the past 4 years under the Biden regime, Do not leave. They will be given citizenship, all of them. And that is going to replace every single American, outnumbering all of us, and our elections will be cooked for the next 50 to 80 years. Well, this is a good piece of legislation to combat that for the future. You come into this country illegally, you are not receiving citizenship in any way, shape, or form. Go home. My name is Drew Hernandez for the Gateway Pundit, and you have been on Watch with Drew Hernandez. I'll see you guys on the next one.